Okay, welcome back to this period and to this moment again. And I believe you worth it of having this information. You know, informations bring money. I never thought about that from a friend of mine was like, hey man, do you wanted to make money? And I said, sure, I want to make money because everybody want to make money. And I said, he told me like that was like many years ago. And he says, bringing people into the business you're doing, you generate income, and that is the secret. Most leaders today, most speakers today don't want to reveal the secret to us. Because the more people you got in your business, the more money you make, the more you brand all over the world, the more you become that personality that people are inspired or admiring to become. I want to talk to you about philosophy. You know, philosophy is one of the most critical things somehow our people have encrypted in us. Philosophy, when we think about what is happening, I always tell people that when you are going through your own dream, you don't need to discriminate about nobody. Just be open up and then think that everything is possible. You can able to contribute what you can do. And most of these people all over the world today who has become what they are today started something with their philosophy. And philosophy is one of the critical something that most of us have not been able to identify, to work with it, and then we have treated people in such a manner, but through discriminations or discriminations. I'm thinking about the other ways and the races and the you are blue or you're black and you're white or you're Hispanic, Latino, you're German or whatever you name them. But some of us today, when we grew, our parents always tell us that do not discriminate against nobody. One of the key things is a tools that you can use to help you build your branding because you can never become so powerful without using people's ideas. And once you are in the business of developing your branding, once you're in the business of developing something that you have started, or once you've been in the business of doing that, becoming that entrepreneurship or that organization, that CEO of that organizations, or the CEO of companies, or whatever things, that philosophy that you have, like for example, you can just say, okay, my philosophy is that accommodating people, just try to see how I can able to use 10% of people's manpower or the wisdom or what they have to grow my business or to grow my dream or to grow my career. All of the people today, they started somewhere and they have used other people 10% of their wisdom, 10% of their skill, 10% of whatever their finance, their energy to push the dream. And all of these people today, they start with nothing. And this philosophy today I wanted to talk to you about. Jesus came with a powerful philosophy. There was a common language in the land all over, and people were saying, could anything good come out of Nazareth? That was the common language people were saying. When Jesus came, this language was still common within the land. And people were saying that that land, nothing good can come out of it. But Jesus came with his own philosophy, his own perspective, way of thinking. And that philosophy changed and captivated so many people. And in one of the texts, he says, he told his disciples, he said, go ye into the highways and the hedges, compel men to come in. Why Jesus made a demand to his disciples to go all over and bring men to come in. Why? Because Jesus has the necessary materials to captivate these people to become kings and priests, to motivate them, to challenge them, to become the better human God has designed to become. And so Jesus was having this philosophy, this goal of changing the world. You imagine thinking about this ministry, just bring about somebody wanted to change the whole world. Just started with 12 people. And I think that's what leaders do. You don't have a more times mixed multitudes of people bringing on board. No, you just need the right people in your organization to develop your branding. You got the right people in your organization to develop that skill you're doing. And once you schedule yourself in working with them, working with their views, working with their suggestions, and working with things that are prominent to your dream, I believe you can make it. And so that philosophy, Jesus introduced his own philosophy. And once the common language is going through the lanes, people are saying, "Oh, could anything good come out of Nazareth?" And Jesus came and changed that language. And there was a language now. The man who came from Nazareth is all about in the business of transforming life. And that's what great leaders do. Great leaders inspire people. Great leaders transform people. Great leaders captivate people. Great leaders empower people. I never forget one of my mentors who once said, he said, if the blind lead, the boat falleth in the ditch. You see, so you think about that. So many of us are led by not leaders, not true leaders. We are led by leaders today, and the leaders today we have built up their own philosophy that has already given us the attitude we are seeing today. When you think about the 80% of the population today are having attitude that is not collaborating with the organizations or collaborating with the government functionaries, collaborating with the private sectors, and everything. Now, I want to tell you, you listening to me, there is a philosophy that will captivate your generations. You can go back and edit the philosophy you have. If your philosophy is all about discriminating, are you thinking about, hey, you guys, you are meant to do this, and you're meant, you're not part of us. It's all about you discriminating at people. So how will you become a successful leader if you wanted to do what others did yesterday and who they are doing today again? You can change and revolutionize your thinking in your mind and everything. You have your thought process. I believe you can edit those thought process and then work on it, and you will see what to become the futures as well. Thank you so much. I want to introduce my branding to you, Mohammed Nyale. Thank you so much for this moment. And I wanted to say, press the subscribe button, press it, and subscribe for more YouTube videos. Thank you so much I want to say special congratulations to the organization that supported this broadcast, this telecast, to all of my collaborators in the US, in London, in different countries, South Africa, Nigeria, who have become part of this associate. I want to thank you so much for your contributions. God bless you and have a wonderful day.